So hello and welcome everyone to Atomy Intro Business Seminar Tuesday. If you are here for the first time, welcome to our every Tuesday session. So let me start with my personal story, how I met Atomy and then how I started my journey with Atomy. So it's going to be very short. So before joining an Atomy or before deciding to do Atomy as a business, yes, I had a different careers, and the latest career, which I had it just before deciding to do Atomy, I was working at a bank. And personally, I was thinking of retiring there because at the bank, if you work until 55, you had a okay pension. I wouldn't say great, but you do have an okay pension. You know, to me, I mean, as a mom, it will be okay to work at the bank. And if I can retire as early as 55, my life will be okay. So that was my mindset of working as an employee. While I was working in the bank, and after I gave birth to my second daughter, my mom gave me a box of Hemohim. Yes, other than just giving a back box of a Hemohim, of course, she introduced ads to me and other informations, but I blocked everything out. As soon as I figured out it's a network marketing company, I said, no, it's not for me. I enjoy working at the bank. And even after the med leave, I'll definitely go back and working at the bank. But amazing thing happened, something I wouldn't ever expect it. So after taking Hemohim, my seasonal allergy of like 8 years. So if you have allergy problem, you will know. You can relate it to my story. Every spring, every fall, I have to go through, like symptoms of like body aches or itchy eyes, like sneezing, nonstop sneezing, just 2 weeks of horrible experiences for last 8 years. But after taking Hemohim, I noticed that no allergy coming back for the spring and the fall. And to me, it was miraculous because I know home doctors even told me that, Eric, once your body developed the allergy, there's no way you will be able to cure it. Okay, so allergy is part of my life. I need to just welcome the allergy every spring, every fall. But ever since I started taking Hemohim, no more allergy, and I can say I'm allergy free for like last 7 years. That experience really opened my eyes for this product, not really to the opportunity for this product. I got curious with the product itself, and it gave me an opportunity to really check a little bit more information about the Hemohim. Where is it made from? And once I figured out that it made it from the government institution of Kerry, oh, this is pretty interesting. And that led me to search more about the company profile and the compensation plan. I was at the time, and as always, I was always looking for an opportunity to get residual income. If you are also like myself, that searching for the residual income, you will check all the other business options. But in order for us to get a reasonable income, there is no opportunity available out there without taking a risk. You will find out why I say yes to Atomy and why I passionately doing this business for last 7 years. Okay, so after I got better with Hemohim, after I had amazing experience with Hemohim, like I mentioned, I took my time to check all the information. So for me to have a confidence to do this business. So today I'll just go over some of the lists, which I went over it. So tonight, if you're the first time, I'm sure this will help you to make a decision. And even if you're doing a business for a while, this A to Z chart actually will give you assurance that you are doing the right business for your future. So there are 8 different categories we need to go through quickly tonight. So first thing on the list is legitimate. So legitimacy of this company. And when you first introduce Atomy to people these days, not many people ask me, is it Atomy legal? But even when I was starting way back then, many people, the first question, even before we're introducing a product, many people ask, is it Atomy a legal company? Okay, so let's find out how you'll be able to answer that question. If somebody asks you, is it Atomy a legal company? Here are the information you can back you up. So there are so many official informations can really tell you that Atomy is a legal company. Not only a legal company, it's a true global company. So for now, Atomy is operating in 19 global regions. Amazing, 19. Just in March, Turkey opened. Even during pandemic, what happened? During pandemic, China opened, Hong Kong opened. So many countries has been opened. So Atomy beat the COVID. And Which country is waiting to be open? It's not next month, just within this month, Atomy UK is waiting to be open. And Atomy UK opening is welcome to many of us because it's not opening just for the UK, it's opening for the whole European market. How this company doing in terms of sales? As of 2020, they did 1.73 billion. Definitely for 2021, we will surpass like 2 billion in sales. So you can proudly say Atomy is a billion-dollar company. How many membership do we have around the world? According to the website, so this is information which I got it from the website. According to the website, it's 50 million. But if you have registered members recently, you will notice that numbers keep on increasing every second. So 15 members globally, and we have a two signature product which manufactured by, which I mentioned, to carry the government institution, government funded institution. So Hemohim and skincare are manufactured by Carry institution. And there's another information. Our CEO Hungry Park, he is a member of CEO Council of World Federation of Direct Sales Association. So, just say a picture like this. And if somebody asks, is it an Atomy legal company? Just show this picture and let them, excuse me, let them just dig a little bit more information. And one thing amazing thing about this one, Atomy, as a Korean, pure Korean company for the first time in Korean marketing history to be part of this World Federation of Direct Sales Association. So I think number one question for is it this company legal has been check marked already for all of us. So number two, ethical. What this company doing, is it ethical? So let's just find out. So Atomy has a three culture to be based to run this company. So first is observing principle. If the company doesn't run in a certain principle, probably it will create a chaos. But Atomy, what's Atomy's principle? Honesty is a best policy. And other than that, there are so many other the policies we are based on to run this company. This company is focusing on growing together. So not only focusing on the Atomy company itself growing, many manufacturers be part of Atomy company. Atomy is putting hands together with all the manufacturers to grow together. And we have heard from Carol's Road to Success lecture last week that even from the starting of this business, CEO Hunger Park putting his focus on sharing what this company have created to the society. And many of the leaders duplicating CEO Hunger Park to be part of this sharing culture of Atomy. So I guess number two has been check marked for all of us. And number three, management ability of this Atomy company. Atomy is found based on these founding principles. These founding principles of three of them here. So being as a continuity. If you have heard CEO Hungry Park's the history, what he did before Atomy, you will know that he has created a company, IamKorea.com, in year 2000. And what he has experienced, he experienced a business failure. And through that business failure, he noticed that it is important for him to establish a company and run it, make it last many years possible, because he noticed that by making the by creating a company which won't be able to last for long years, he will hurt many people. So he putting a lot of focus to make this Atomy company to be lasted not just 10 years, because Atomy has been lasted for 10 years and made a proud $1 billion company, and Atomy will also last more than 100 years. And as a speed, we're not talking about like going in number one speed or going fast speed as possible. We have to make a balance in terms of speed. So going on a speed with what's happening with the trend. So we all know what happened with a company during pandemic. What happened during pandemic? All the success system has been changed from offline to online. So Atomy has all the ability, all the resource to make customers to become successful with these funding principles. And in terms of balances, this company is not only focusing on making revenue, making this company to $1 billion company. At the same time, companies also focusing on distributing the wealth to the customers and to the society who are involved with the whole Atomy business. Our amazing CEO Hungry Park, and I think he's popular than any K-pop stars. When he went to, I believe, like Cambodia, there are so many people were there welcoming. People thought that he was a K-pop star, but our CEO Hungry Park, because of him, because of his principle, because of his philosophy, he was able to make this big company, small company to a big company. I think we won't be able to say this company as a small company anymore. We're soon will be $2 billion company. He's saying that small but big company with a precise management. So he has a special way of running this business. I think this number will surprise you. So in terms of for him to run the business, there are certain expenses he need to spend. So company to spend, for the card payment, shipping payment, there are certain payment get involved. But compared to the industry, average industry country, how much is the average expenses the Atomy is spending? It's less than 10%. And when average industry is spending is 26.8, and probably this number might be changed. This is the information which I have got it as of 2019, but hopefully we want this number to went down more. So it also proves that how amazing our CEO Hungry Park running this business, and therefore he's being invited to many of the business conference to share his business strategy. If some of you know already have heard that CEO Hungry Park also written a book. So he called Atomy DNA, and on that book, he also has written what is his special strategy to run this business. So I think it is really full proven that his ability to run this business and for him to make this company last longer than 100 years. If you look at this magazine that we have it on the slide, all the famous people that we know. So Jack Ma for owner of the Alibaba, and if you anybody own Tesla? Anybody enjoying driving it already? I think many of us written down owning a Tesla as part of our life scenario. So why not? With Atomy, we all be able to own a Tesla. So he is the creator of Tesla, and due to pandemic, who became the billionaire? So Jeff Bezos, as not a millionaire anymore, he became the billionaire during pandemic. So all those famous people will be the cover for Fortune magazines. Not ordinary people won't be able to be the cover of the Fortune magazine. Proudly, our CEO Hungry Park has been the cover of the Fortune magazine. And what's so special about it? CEO Hungry Park, as a CEO of marketing company, to be cover model for the Fortune magazine, which never happened, never happened before. So now Atomy really rewriting a history of network marketing. So not only in Korea, I guess like all over the world, we can see that Atomy has rewritten the history of network marketing. And this is not the first time. So he has been the Fortune magazine cover of the Fortune magazine, and I think this is third time that he's being the cover model for this popular magazine. So until managing ability has been covered, and I'm sure most of us doing it at Atomy, and most of us decided to join one of those meetings because we start falling in love with our Atomy product. Then let's find out whether our product have a power to win over any other products out there. How many of you using any of the products here? I'm sure you all put a check mark. And I did a fun session with my group the other day. If you can write down or if you can count down how many products you are actually using daily, write down how many Atomy a day. If your answer is less than 5, there's a big question. There are so many amazing products in Atomy website. Even just using our toothbrush, toothpaste, there's 2 already. And if you have a hair, definitely you have to use a shampoo. So if you're using any of those products, you will definitely use more than 5 number of Atomy product. Then why are we saying our product absolute quality, absolute price? This is one of the strategy that we have, massage strategy. Prestige item for the mass. Yes, the equation doesn't really make sense. How can company distribute this mass prestige product to the mass? So we're talking about department store quality. So we all love to go to department store because the reason we're going to department store, the quality is guaranteed there. The ladies are enjoying going to department store to buy the skincare because quality is guaranteed when you buy from department store. So we are getting that department store quality in I will say Walmart price. So there's no brainer. How can we not love Atomy's absolute quality, absolute price product? So this is a whole story behind how Atomy was able to distribute this top quality product in a very affordable price. So as we all know, Atomy is not a manufacturer. Yes, we're going out with a shopping bag with the Atomy logo on it. So many people think that Atomy is behind of creating all the product we are selling in Atomy online shopping mall, but Atomy is only a distributor. Then where Atomy is getting our product. So not everything, but majority of the product we're getting it from Colmar, B&H. So if those names are unfamiliar to you, just write it down on a piece of paper. Once this seminar is done, I think it's better for you to search a little bit more information. That will give you a little bit more confidence to share or understand Atomy. So Colmar B&H is a joint venture between Colmar Korea and Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. Yes, I've been using a skincare, different types of skincare, you name it, Lancome, Shiseido. I've been using it, but I didn't really know that Colmar actually was behind of creating those cosmetic too. And me as a Korean growing up and raised there until like 16, I didn't even know what a carry stands for. But later I found out the carry is the one providing the 50% of the electricity in Korea. And one of the department there, they're actually trying to come up with better rice, better beans to improve the health of Korean citizens. So Koma Korea and Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, short form of KARI, has been joined together, and they have produced Hemohim and skincare, many other products. And Atom is the only company have a right to distribute the products to all over the world. So many people ask, do you have competitors? No, because Colmar only distributing the product they manufacture to Atomy. So they do have a like lifetime professional agreement that Atomy will be the only company who will distribute product manufactured by Colmar B&H. So first product, and the product which made me to join Atomy, do Atomy, and go crazy with Atomy. And I think more than ever, many people are falling in love with the Hemohim because once we hear the word pandemic, what word comes to you? Virus. We need to do something to protect ourselves from the virus. And it's not only Atomy or the people who are doing it Atomy, even people non-Atomians, they are looking for, they're searching for health supplement which can boost their immune system, which can protect themselves from the virus. When we think about the virus, when we think about the immune system, what product first come to in your mind? Hemohim. So Hemohim, it's the number one product selling in Korea for last 7 years. Last 7. It's not 1 or 2 years, last 7 years. So I think it's just number prove us that many people are using this product and seeing the benefit from it. And this product we are introducing as not a medicine, we're introducing as a natural health supplement. The reason, there is no toxicity. So even if you're taking any other medication, I can still introduce to the people. I don't have any medical background, but I don't have a medical license, but still I will be able to introduce anyone that I meet to enjoy Hemohin because it's a natural health supplement. I'm just introducing new types of food to all of you. And by taking Hemohin, there are so many. I think we can spend like even like whole day of having a Hemohim sessions with all of you, sharing experiences, all the great testimony. But if we shorten up the why we need to take Hemohim, by taking Hemohim, it will increase the number of NK cells. What I have noticed it's beside the people who are doing it Atomy, due to pandemic, many people are aware of these NK cells. People knows that their body needs to have a lot of NK cells. So what's the NK stands for? Natural killer cells. So by our body having lots of natural killer cells, our body will be able to fight over any dangerous pathogens coming into our body. And it will also enhance cytokine production. So cytokine, it's a cell in our body which will give a signal to our body to create the self mechanism, all right, defense mechanism, and it will enhance immunity and immunocyte vitality. So if you share Hemohim to people that you will hear the very common the testimonial will be, oh, I don't really feel tired anymore. I used to feel sleepy in the morning, but when I wake up in the morning, my body feels so fresh. And another feedback will be, oh, why I feel so energetic all the time. Some people call me, I'm like an energized body. That's another my nickname. I'm a mother of two, but still I can't really work and be energized and smile all the time. Yes, thanks to Hemohim. And another thing, people who used to get cold easily, they notice that, oh, I haven't catching any colds after I start taking Hemohim. So by taking Hemohim, we'll be able to really live a healthier lifestyle. The question is it Hemohim only for the people who has a sickness or illness or any symptoms? No, I will ask people to take Hemohim as long as they are breathing. So which means as long as you're walking, talking, we all need to take Hemohim. So even my girls, they are enjoy taking Hemohim. So if you know anybody who's not taking Hemohim yet, I think this is a number of product we need to introduce because we want everyone to live a healthier lifestyle. Yes, we cannot stop talking about Absolute Skincare Set. We were talking about Atomy. And as you know, this is not the first product that Atomy has introduced. There was a six skincare set, and six skincare set has been upgraded to fame. And this is a new product that Atomy introduced 2017. And as soon as it was introduced, it always making a record. And last year, this product also has been award 장영실 Award. So we call it IR52. It's like a Nobel Prize. So we all know what's Nobel because many people doesn't really know what's a 장영실 Award. It's IR52. So we will usually compare. It's like winning a Nobel Prize. So you'll be using this absolutely amazing skincare, which has won a Nobel Prize. And then when I mentioned the Nobel Prize, really? So which means this product is amazing. Yes, it is amazing. The reason we call it it's amazing, it has amazing ingredient, and not only that, scientists found a way to make that ingredient to absorb better to our skin. They came up with a technology which can make our skin age backward. So yes, Fame Skincare we will introduce as a anti-aging skincare set, but this Absolute skincare set. How do we introduce de-aging? I even love that when we say, "Oh, have you heard de-aging skincare set?" We have an absolute skincare set. Yes, by using this skincare set, I can proudly say you can really make yourself look 10 years younger. If you haven't using this product and if you haven't really checked your 10 picture of 10 years ago, I recommend you to do so because I recently enjoying myself, 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Actually, I look better now. So when I was looking at myself 10 years ago, oh, I thought I look okay way back then. But thanks to Atomy's skincare product, I can probably say that I look better now. And I can wait to see myself 5 years later that I will be able to stay young with Atomy skincare product. And one of this technology that Atomy Absolute Skincare Set was able to get this IR52 award. It's not the two technology, it's a delivery technology. So delivery technology particularly was able to get this 장영실 award. Atomy vitamin C, it's okay to take for whole family, and I love to introduce Atomy health supplement. It's beside the quality, it's very affordable price. Healthcare supplement is something that whole family need to take it. And the 3 month supply, it's only for 26 before tax. And we're going to talking about our vitamin C. It's very tasty to take it because some people think that is there really a sugar in it because it's so sweet, it's so tasty, it tastes like a candy. The reason behind it is there is a seven types of color food also inside of our vitamin C. So these days, people who are looking for the immune boosting health supplement, they usually get Hemohim and vitamin C as a pack. Right. And I think that's a one pack you can introduce to the people who are looking for good health supplement to maintain their daily health lifestyle. And summer is here. And this is a product you're not only using it for that summertime. And I know if you have attended our monthly product day, Mina's face is glowing and she's looking beautiful than ever because she share us the secret why her skin is glowing, why her skin is looking so radiant because she's enjoying using this healthy glow. And our healthy glow also has SPF in it, and it also while you're wearing it, it moisturizes your skin and it also help with the wrinkles. So it's not just ordinary makeup base, but it also help your skins to moisturize and it helps with the brightening care also. And you don't just have to apply it on your face. You can just apply it, on your arms, on your legs. So everywhere you'll be able to apply our healthy glow. And Absolute Skincare Set, many of the gentlemen are enjoying Absolute Skincare Set. If their wife has purchased the Absolute Skincare Set, I know, gentlemen, you're also sharing your wife's Absolute Skincare Set. But we also have a skincare for men also. Because some men, oh, why do I really need to? This is 6 different types of skincare set. Is there any, just one will do everything? Yes, Atomy always hear the feedback from consumers. So they came up with all in one, men all in one, and I'm getting amazing feedback. And if you have tried this one, number one feedback I'm getting it, oh, it's very soft, it's very smooth on my skin, it's very soft, and I love the scent. And men usually don't really care about whether their skins get brighter, like look radiant, but that's the word they start hearing after they start using this all-in-one. So this is one great product that I can introduce to all gentlemen out there. Yes, what can be so special about our Atomy toothpaste? It's basic. Who doesn't use toothpaste? Who's still using like salt and water? I think 2 months ago when I was introducing our Atomy toothpaste, I met a really one lady. I'm just still using a sea salt and a water to brush my teeth. So except that lady, I think we all need to use Atomy amazing bee propolis toothpaste. So this bee propolis toothpaste not only containing bee propolis, as you can see from the packaging, it also contains a green tea extract. So because of that, if you have a bad breath, it will help you with it, and you don't really have to worry about the bad morning breath anymore. And since it has a big propolis in it, it's really good for your gums and oral health. Yes, since we're talking about Atomy toothpaste, of course, we cannot skip talking about the toothbrush. Many people, how can you be so special about the toothbrush and how this business will be able to create an income? How can you create an income? By introducing toothbrush. But it is possible. There are people just falling in love with a toothbrush and toothpaste. People still go all the way to the Imperial Master or Crown Masters. This is the one product that everyone need to use it, regardless of the age. So what's the significant about our Atomy toothbrush? Once you get one box, there are 6 different colored toothbrushes in it. It's extra slim, soft bristle, so you won't be having a receding gums. And people usually give me the feedback of when they were using other toothbrush, they usually have a bleeding gums, they get a sore gums, but after they have switched to Atomy toothbrush, no more issues. They feel like they had a flushing every day when they use Atomy toothbrush. And when you look at our Atomy toothbrush, the color of the bristle, it's a bit yellowishy because they have added the ionized gold. So by adding the ionized gold, 99.9% of self-sanitization. So if you use to purchase the blue light to kill all those germs for your toothbrushes, if you had purchased those extra products before, you don't need to anymore. Just by switching to Atomy toothbrush, you don't need to worry. You'll be able to brush your teeth and feeling fresh all the time. And what besides staying healthy and looking beautiful, another concern people have, their hair falling so much. Many of the people, not only gentlemen these days, even ladies having a concern of like a hair falls, a hair loss, it's like spot balding. So there are so many issues happening with the scalp. And by switching to our Absolute hair care line, if you ask me to compare what's the difference between the herbal shampoo, which actually used to have it, and this Absolute shampoo, ingredients difference. The herbal shampoo have like 10 different ingredients, but this Absolute shampoo, I believe, when you count it after this meeting, if you have a time, go to Atomy website. Atomy websites have indicated all the ingredients. That's amazing thing about Atomy website. Everything is right there. Nothing is hidden. All the ingredient which has been included for this shampoo has been indicated. And when I compare the quantity, so 10 for the herbal shampoo and 28 for the Absolute shampoo. And the Hemohim, the product which I was talking about, the 3 main ingredient also has been added for this Absolute shampoo. So unless you're genetically balding, other than that, our Absolute shampoo, our Absolute hair care line will help to promote the hair growth and prevent the hair loss also. So absolute hair shampoo, absolute conditioner, and the treatment. So if you have a long hair, if you want a silky soft hair, the glossy looking hair, I recommend you to give it a try with this treatment. You don't need to visit the salon anymore. By using this one at least once a week, you'll be able to have a very soft hair and you'll get a lot of compliment from people that you meet. So there are so many products. I wish I can just go over a little bit longer because we always have fun sharing our love for product and how amazing technology has been added. So I just went over, most of the popular product that Atomy are distributing. Then all those products. So we went over the legality of this company, ethics behind this company, and the CEO Park's ability to run this company, and the quality of this product. Then all that, based on all that, are we able to create the income? Are we able to create the residual income? Because as I mentioned it from the beginning, the reason I joined Atomy, it's searching for that residual income. So let's find out how be able to generate an income with Atomy. So it's not only for the people who are doing business. That's amazing thing about Atomy compensation. Even if you are just using a product, you just love Atomy product, you also still be qualified to receive a commission from Atomy. So this binary system, this line system applies to all the people, all the Atomians who has Atomy ID. In order for you to generate an income, you need to fulfill of creating a two groups. So Atomy falls into binary system. And how many members? So next question will be, how many members can I register? Unlimited levels. If you have a million members, a million people around the world, if you know 1,000 people around the world, I think you should get busy in sharing Atomy information because you'll be able to register all of them as your Atomy consumers. Atomy will not stop you to register in certain level. All the people that you have registered, you'll be able to get benefit from all the people. So if you have registered, let's say if this member, it's a 10,000 member that you have registered, and if this member making a purchase of any of Atomy product, you will be able to, not only you, all the people who are registered will be able to benefit from that purchase. So unlimited level. And because of this unlimited level, even the lady 81 years old will be able to become crowd master, even if you don't have a special ability to share Atomy or present Atomy, you still be able to succeeded in Atomy. So what's important in Atomy? Success, consistency. So mindset of never give up. So binary system, unlimited level, you will definitely meet a person who will go crazy with the Atomy's vision, and you will definitely meet a person who will go crazy with Atomy's product. And another thing that we all love, and this is the one category which I fell in love with Atomy when I started, global ID. One global ID, one ID can serve the whole world. So far, 90 regions, as soon as I mentioned, Atomy UK opening, and there are many more countries lined up to be opened Atomy global branches. And even if you are living in Canada, you'll be able to register members from whole, like 19 different regions. How amazing is that? I think it is like one of the best opportunity you could find out there. Whenever Atomy is expanding globally, that becomes your another market. All the product that Atomy is distributing, it's a daily necessary product. And who doesn't use all those products? So it's a matter of how fast we're introducing and how much we can share our love for Atomy products. So these are the key features. So binary system, unlimited level, global one ID is a key feature for our lineage system. And another thing you have to understand, there is a PV. So in order for you to understand how you'll be able to create a commission, really depend on how much PV that you personally have and how much PV that which you have got it from this left and a right group. So personal PV, it's a PV which will be accumulated when you are going to Atomy website with your own ID. So whenever you are logging in with your own ID and make a purchase, as soon as you made a purchase, you don't have to wait for another day. As soon as you complete your purchase, you will notice that you have accumulated the certain PV for your purchase. And what is a group PV? The PV, anything that happens from your group. So you have shared Atomy to your close friend, and you have shared Atomy to your church mates and co-workers, neighbors. So whenever they're making a purchase for their own needs, you'll be able to see their PVs on your office on Atomy website. You'll be able to check. You don't have to. Some people think, oh, I'm not really good with the numbers. You don't need to worry. All the system is made it up for you. Only thing we need to do, share Atomy. Share how amazing our company is, how amazing our product is. That's the only thing we need to do by sharing. And when your members are making purchase, you'll be able to see that you are accumulating the group PV from left and right. So every time when you go to Atomy website, those are the price that you will see, and just right below the price, you will see the PV. So for buying spirulina, you'll be getting 9,100 PV, and buying this amazing de-aging absolute skincare set, you'll be collecting 130,000 PV. And when you go to other global branches, you will notice that the PVs are slightly different and the price is slightly different. And one benefit of becoming a member of Atomy, when you log in when you go to Atomy website and when you check without login, what you're gonna notice it, you will notice the not member price. Just by becoming a member, you'll be able to buy those products instantly. You get an instant like around 30% discount. So nothing to lose. Every time you buy a product, you will also see how much total you need to pay. At the same time, you will know how much PV you will be collecting for that purchase. So this is just a basic scenario. This is how you'll be able to create a commission from Atomy. So you should have at least 10,000 PV, because if you don't even have a 10,000 PV, any purchase that the consumers, your down consumers have purchased, created it, your system won't be able to accumulate it. So this is a one important information we should all know, and you should also share to your members. Everyone, new members, they should have at least 10,000 personal PV in order for them to start accumulating PV happening from their left and right down group. So let's say you have at least 10,000 personal PV, and once your group get 300, so this is a basic number. And if you're asking me, how many consumers do I need? There's no certain answer. Even just one customer that you download, registered, and you have shared Atomy, they could just purchase a one-time 300,000 PV. So it's regardless of the number of membership that you have, depend on what they are purchasing. So when you notice that your left and right group have purchased 300, that's when you will notice that you have created a commission. And interesting about Atomy General Commission, it's calculated every day. So which means there is opportunity for us to generate an income every day. Yes, if you're working for full time, we usually get salary and we get bi-weekly income. But in Atomy, this you'll be able to like income will be deposited to our bank account bi-weekly. However, you will see that you have generated income every day. And this is how income chart looks like. So I'll just give you the quick structure of how you'll be able to create this general commission of daily commission. So this is the income you'll be able to generate daily. Interesting. And as I mentioned earlier, everything how you'll be able to generate this daily general commission really based on your personal PV and depends on your left and right group PV. And if after this session, it's impossible for you to grasp all the information all at once. I'm sure your sponsors, your uplines will be able to help you to understand better about this, and they can even share some of the information. They can share the chart so you can study a little bit about Atomy's general commission structure. So questions to all of you. Yes, if there is a way, so for working so hard, for sharing to many people and get busy with Atomy, if even 5 years later, 6 years later, if you'll be able to create $1,500 a day, I'm not talking about a month or a year, I'm talking about $1,500 daily commission. Will you be excited about this opportunity? You don't look that excited. Imagine $1,500 every day. It's like if you're getting every day, it's close to $40,000. We need to be excited so this income can really be ours. So everything based on the PV. So it's really depend on how much product you love it, you enjoy to use it, and number of consumer you're sharing it. And this is given to everyone, all the people here, regardless of your title. Yes, some people get Mr. Master, Cheryl's Master, or Sales Master. I'm a Master. Regardless of your title, based on this PV, this daily commission will be given out to you equally. Okay, so we found out, general compensation plan. Yes, there are more informations to it, but we just found out how you can actually create a commissions with Atomy. And let's find out. Yes, I can really like it, but do I really have to pay anything? Basically, my answer is no. And when I say no, still people ask, are you really sure that there's no fee involved? Then my questions to you, join. Then you will be able to find out. So when you sign up, Atomy is a free. And then the reason we're asking you to sign up because Atomy doesn't have a physical store. How will you be able to buy from online store? You need to create an online account. And when you don't want to create an online account, yes, you still be able to purchase the product, but you need to buy in a non-member price, which means like 30% higher than the member price. So no joining fee. There's no fee involved when you signing up creating an online account. And Atom is not going to ask you, okay, so you sign up today, so it's mandatory that you need to spend at least $100 worth of product. No, there is no guideline like that either. So you sign up and you need to just buy any product that you need to use it. And every month you don't need to worry, because I think this is number one reason to many people from other MLM company to move to Atomy. And this is one thing they love. Oh, I love it. Atomy doesn't have a monthly requirement, because many company out there, it's a mandatory, whether you like it or not, they need to receive a certain amount of product every month, and they say that it becomes a headache for them later on. No membership fee to join, and you don't have to worry about the monthly fee from Atomy either. You just buy whenever you need to those daily necessary product from Atomy. And the reason we have to get a membership from Atomy, because we don't have a physical store. So even in order for you to run this business, you don't need to have a physical store. Business trend the state it's online. So by signing up Atomy, you will own that virtual store. I'm sure some of you won't be able to go sleep tonight because you own that Amazon. You own that Alibaba. It's not far away. You are the owner of that global online shopping mall. And no annual fee, no sales quota. So as I mentioned, I work at the bank for 8 years. I love working there. I love the numbers. But one thing I didn't like it's a sales quota. So like in certain, every day we have a certain quota. In a year, we have to come up with a certain millions of dollars. So we need to come up with a quota. But Atomy, it doesn't have any requirement for you to make it every day or every month. And there's one only requirement for the members to remember. Atomy, once you sign up, if you don't make any purchases, your ID will be expired automatically. The reason we are signing for Atomy is use Atomy product to purchase the Atomy product through online. But why wouldn't you buy? Which means maybe you don't like Atomy product, or maybe you don't live in this world anymore. So your ID will be expired. But if from the moment you become a member, but from the moment you made a purchase, so that not from the time you register Atomy, the first time you made a purchase, 12 months. You need to make another purchase after that, so your ID will be automatically renewed. And question, Eric, what do I need to purchase? Anything. Atomy is not going to say, okay, so you have been using Atomy product, you enjoy our service, okay, so now you need to buy Hemohim. You need to purchase at least $300 worth of product for you to renew your ID. No, you can buy as low as $3.50. I think that's still lowest price product that we have. Echo Ziploc bag. Do you have anything lower than that? Maybe. So to me, $3.50 Echo Ziploc bag. It's like a lowest product price that we have. Even just buying that product, your ID will be renewed for another year. So when you think about it, it's no fee involved for you to join Atomy, for you to do Atomy business. Okay, so this is another reason that, including myself, hated network marketing because when we think about MLM, when you think about the word network marketing, what's the first word comes to your mind? And even the people who never done network marketing, when you tell them of network marketing, the first question they're asking, is it a pyramid? We didn't learn from school, but somehow the network marketing equal to pyramid, the MLM equal to pyramid. The image really kind of like really touched to all our brain. But Atomy, it changed the whole thing. So as I mentioned from the beginning that CEO Hungry Park, Atomy has rewritten the history of the marketing. So no more pyramid or no more unfair system. Atomy will give a fair chances to everyone. So if you have joined the meeting for the first time, and this is the first time that you joined and you decided to do Atomy, where you want to go and where I want to go, we have a same goal. Yes, I started before you did. So maybe I will reach that goal faster than yourself, but still, where we want to go, it's the same. So that's why we can say, okay, let's meet at the top together, not just a certain number of people. All the people who joined tonight, we can meet at the top together. Yes, I just written down $50,000. But if you have attended Success Academy, Korea Success Academy, you will hear many of the leaders what they say. Oh, monthly income easily $100,000. When I say that, many people, are you really sure? That's why I'm just humbly written down as a 50,000 monthly reasonable income. But with the expansion of Atomy globally and how this company is growing, and we're not just gonna stop as an online shopping mall. Atomy is becoming a personal platform business, and Atomy is really going on an amazing direction. So, do you want to make $100,000? Even $50,000. We're not talking about active income of $50,000. We're talking about 50,000 residual income. Once you work hard and with a great teamwork, if you make 50,000 monthly residual income, the money is guaranteed to come to your bank accounts every month until you die. I know it looks like we are all 40s. I think we're all okay. We're all 40s. So if we're gonna live up to 100 years, how many more years remaining for us to survive? 60 more years. And how many more years can we really living a long life? It's great, but what if we're not okay with financially? So with Atomy's opportunity, if we can make 50,000, it's not if we can't make 50,000 monthly residual income, our life will be amazing. And everything that you have written down on the life scenario will become reality. And another amazing news. So if you have children, your children will be lucky ones too, because we will be able to inherit our income up to 3 generations. So I'm enjoying income that I created from Atomy, and your daughter and your granddaughter also will be. So imagine not only yourself, a whole relative families, and even your daughter's family, your granddaughter's family, you are creating amazing safety nets for your family and next generations also. So regardless of the time that you have joined, as long as you stay till the end, that's a key point. As long as you stay till the end without giving up, we all be able to achieve this goal together. Okay, so we have talked about, yes, with Atomy, it is possible for us to create $50,000 monthly income. So I decided, I'm eager to spend my time, my passion. I'm willing to put it. I'm willing to pay opportunity cost to make that happen. Then is it this company have a vision to survive? How about this company itself? Because even if we're making the $50,000 monthly residual income, if company doesn't have ability to stay that long, another question. So this company have an amazing business objective. So as we know, this company is not only talking about customer satisfaction. From the beginning of this business, from the founding of this business, Atomy's business objective always has been customer success. All the system that all the system the company is running, all the product that Atomy is introducing, it's all oriented for customers' success. And Atomy, no doubt that Atomy will become a number one company in the world. Zero doubt about that. And Atomy will be become a distribution hub. And one thing I haven't included here is like through the GSGS strategy. right? So not only we're introducing a product created by Collabianate or some of the manufacturers in Korea, Atomy will distribute products manufactured all over the world, all over the world. So we're living in Canada, but still we'll be able to enjoy product manufactured from Taiwan or USA or the Philippines. So our opportunity to grow, our opportunity to create, achieve the financial freedom, it's guaranteed. We're all looking for this one word, financial freedom. And when is the exit? Yes, if you are working full time, question, ask yourself, yes, working full time in this pandemic, it's still having job and still be working, yes, we are still you're still blessed, but with the current job, how long do you still need to work for you to have an ideal retirement? If you're looking for a backup plan, now is the time to now is a perfect time for you to start and just get serious with Atomy. And if you are doing Atomy, you don't really need any retirement plan. Doing Atomy, retirement plan done. Doing it Atomy, your answer for the financial freedom. And many of us, why we want the financial freedom? Because of the time we'll be able to have, and with the financial freedom, we want to have amazing, the quality time with the families. We're not talking about our close families, even your families like a different countries, your neighbors. You'll be able to spend more quality instead of focusing on making a money for someone else. Once you focus on creating income for yourself through Atomy, you'll be able to gain all of it. Right? So thanks everyone for listening. I wish to meet everyone at the top very soon.